Alright guys, so today I'm going to show you how I made a Phonk beat sampling probably the most bumped to Bleach song from the anime next to number one, and let's be real, nothing can top number one in the anime. Clavar La Espada. I remember when I dropped my first Bleach Phonk remix, I've gotten a request to sample this 3 months ago, and 3 months later, sorry for the delay, I followed through. So before we get down to the breakdown, make sure to like and subscribe if you enjoy these kind of videos, and make sure to check out my last Bleach breakdown, and apologies for talking very weirdly, more than usual. I'm still recovering from a cold. Before I did anything to the sample on the playlist, I added the halftime plugin on its mixer track, which basically cuts the sample speed by half. By using this plugin, I'm able to turn the sample into a darkened, slowed down version of what it originally was. Aside from a few cuts and loops here and there, I mostly just let the sample play out. For the first 4 bars, I looped the first 7 seconds of the sample because I think that's the part of the sample that Bleach fans would recognize the most, including myself. Apart from the halftime plugin, I applied a parametric EQ, a stereo enhancer, fruity convolver for some reverb, and a fruity limiter for some sidechaining with the kicks. I don't usually add strings, and I think the last time I did that was for the Animal Crossing KK Cruising Phonk remix, which you could check out with a link up top. But yeah, I listened to a couple of Phonk songs when I made this beat, and I can't remember which ones at the moment, but I liked how they just kept adding this constant string tone in the background, so I did that. Here's the kick sample I used. Here's some kick patterns I made with that sample. Here's the 808 sample I used. I added a plugin called Sausage Fattener, which helps boost the saturation in the 808s so they stand out more in the mix. Here's some 808 patterns. I used 2 snare samples for the snares. I used the snare sample as the main snare that will hit on every second beat. I used this sample as a counter snare to bounce off the main snare. Here's some snare patterns. For the hi-hats, I used this sample. I added a break section because I really like this one part of the vocals that just felt it needed its own space to exist without any noise or just less noise from the drums. That walk walk part Taemari was chanting just felt like it needed some stomp the yard action, so I added a simple kick pattern with some sleigh bells to match that energy of the vocals. For the vocals, I think at this point I already teased plenty about it, but I used vocals from the song Walk by Taemari. I'll be honest, I know nothing about her, literally absolutely nothing. I was just in the mood for some female vocals because I really like what I did with my Ocarina of Time Phonk remix, which I did with Bia's vocals, but I was just looking for some vocals that matched the BPM I was looking to make this remix, and I ran into her song, and luckily enough, I fucked with it heavy. I just think the energy she brought to the table really helped me find that attitude I was looking for in this remix, especially in the break section. So that being said, that's all I gotta say for this remix. Really cool to work with the sample, I had a lot of fun with it, and I hope you guys had fun with it too. You can check out the full remix on my channel, as well as an instrumental without the vocals. Trying to find something interesting to say to end this, but I can't really think of any. Since Ulquiorra's front and center of the remix thumbnail, here's a funny fact. Did you know Taite Kubo originally planned for Ulquiorra and Orihime to get together, and that Ulquiorra was supposed to be the main character of the series after killing Ichigo. I'm wondering how many of you actually clicked out of this video at this point after hearing that bullshit.